Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this episode I've got three replays for you in a segment called Close But No Cigar. This is basically a compilation of defeats, some really good games that, had we won, probably would have got a CA's tanker, but unfortunately we lose out to, just many reasons, I guess, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? You have to take the losses with the wins as well. But so in the first video we're on Lakeville and we're in the Tier 9 heavy tank, the Conqueror. Conqueror, I really enjoy playing the Conqueror. To be fair, it's a stalwart British heavy. You know what you're going to get with it. I think I was trying to get the second mark. I wasn't far off the second mark on this, so I think I was just sort of playing it to try and get that done. But so yeah, on Lakeville we're playing the 1-2 line. There's no artillery, so this is it's where the Conqueror is going to shine, playing hold down on the ridge lines. And for me, I enjoy playing the 1-2 line and hold down tank if there's no artillery. If artillery's in play, I kind of think, what's the point? Because you're just going to get shafted more over than not. But yeah, no RT in play this time around, so we can just try and put this good gun depression to use and use our turret to bounce shots. We've got Type 5 heavy with us to support, which is good. Got some other tanks that have sort of joined us in the melee here. And we're not overextending, we're just trying to see what pokes out. The average pokes out, but unfortunately side armor just bounces our shot. And yeah, there's some pretty deadly tanks at the back there. We've got Ruthless and an Avery, so we're just being cautious because obviously we don't want to get caught with a HE pen there on the turret. T-57 just pokes up enough for us to get a shot into his turret cheek. You can see there again, he's popped up, to give us enough of his turret to put a shot into. Yeah, we're just rinsing and repeating on that T-57 heavy. Yeah, that guy's had a bit of a bad spell, to be fair. Turn our attention to the waffle now at the back. Again, another dangerous tank, particularly with that buff that it's had. That reload buff makes it absolutely insane. Trying to see if we can get the kill shot, and we sneak the kill shot in there. So that's one less tank to worry about at the back there. You can see on the map here, the town isn't well defended. In all fairness, there's hardly any tanks over there, and that's a bit of a concern for me. We're doing well at the moment. We're actually 2 tanks ahead, but with all these tanks here, it does make me concerned that the town is going to get taken quite soon. So I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map. This Earthshaker's just gone absolutely balls deep here, and do you know what? I'm thinking, right, let's just, everyone's just YOLOing in here, so I'm thinking this is a prime opportunity to get involved. This Avery isn't going to last long because, clearly don't like the Avery. Unfortunately, flips his tank. I was going to get rid of that tank in a heartbeat because that thing can just ruin the day. So yeah, we pushed the 1-2 line here, which is what we needed to do. We need to push and get through here quickly. We get rid of obviously the Avery, we've got rid of the Chief, and now I'm pushing on. However, at this point I kind of think, do you know what, maybe this wasn't a good idea to sort of push ahead, and we should probably have all turned around and looked at defending our base. Yeah, we've lost a lot of map control here. You can see the town's taken. That TD in the town is really outnumbered. I can't see him lasting, to be fair. And yeah, we've just seen there the E3 that was in the town has now been taken out. I'm also thinking, do you know what, we can see a lot of shots flying over here. My initial play was to get hull down here and shoot what was across the way, but if I'm honest, I don't think that's really going to happen. Yeah, well, for one thing, we don't have any eyes over there, so it's kind of pointless us being here. Yeah, we've got 2 TDs that are capped. We are getting capped out now, albeit it's only 1 tank in the cap, but still, yeah, we've just lost complete control here, and so we've got to reevaluate and start thinking about base defense, because that's going to be the only way we're going to win the game, is to set up properly and start defending the cap. Obviously, the problem with Lakeville is once you lose a town, you kind of you've restricted yourself to one part of the map where the enemy can come up, come at you from 2 angles. But at this moment in time, I'm just sort of thinking, right, okay, we're only 3 tanks down. This is still doable, and I'm just thinking, right, I'll get back to the base and defend, and help these tanks that are here by the base. However, I'm looking at the main map now, and I've just noticed that there's only 1 heavy tank left on the 1-2 line that pushed up with our, the initial 4 or 5 that were with us down there. I think 4, which is not good. That they've now swung the other way, and yeah, there's a big overmatch, and they've just got rid of that tank. Now, that's the 1-2 line is now essentially open for the red team to start coming up and get back shots on the guys that are defending the base. So I'm sitting here thinking, right, okay, I need to sort of be a last stand here and be a bit of a blockade, try and slow these guys down, try and put as much punish in as possible, to ensure that our guys by the cap can defend the cap as best as possible while I deal with these guys. Easier said than done when you've got sort of 3 tanks looking at you, and I'm trying to get a shot into that Emil. Unfortunately, only track him. Chisel pokes up and manages to get a shot into us. We're starting to panic here, and obviously that, as seen with that whiff of the shot into the dirt there, should have aimed that better. But we managed to get a shot into the side of the Chisel now. The Emil 2 is poking up. He's really over peaking here. Couldn't get a shot into him. We're now over peaking, so we're just playing this quite badly here. We've bled hit points. We panicked. We really should have just played a bit more patient and passive, because we had guys behind us who could get shots if they overpeaked. So bad play on my part. The Ruthless takes out the Chisel, which is nice. But yeah, look, we're now in danger. Guys are on the cap, and we're getting sort of focused from 2 angles now. We're in a bit of a crossfire as such, but I'm doing what I can. I'm just trying to get shots in left, right, and centre. Unfortunately, the 50s managed to get a shot into us. We got a shot into ML2, but he's pushed over and he's shut us down. He's on a 1-shot, but yeah, unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. They just had way too many tanks to overcome us. So yeah, unfortunate result, but it is what it is. So just waiting for this Ruthless to die, and then we can get to the result screen. So fair play to the red team. They played that quite well. We probably should have put a few more tanks in the town, but yeah, unfortunately, it just is what it is. But yeah, we finished the game with 5k damage, 1300 assists, got the first class there, 2 kills, 1000 XP earned there. And yeah, like I say, if we won that may possibly have been an ace. That might have just been enough. Maybe a few kills, it probably would have done it. But yeah, unfortunately, just not meant to be. So there we go. So yeah, we'll move on into the second replay. So here we are. We are on Malinovka, and this time we're in the Stridsfarm 103, the tier 9 Swedish tank destroyer. And yeah, so a nice decent map for a TD such as the Strits. tank's got phenomenal camo, so we're we're going to make use of that. And so making my initial play to this little ridge line here. You can see his 140's going there, so we think potentially he can get some spots onto the other side. Trying to be careful as well, because obviously if he does get lit, I don't want to be behind him or near him to then end up getting shot at by stray shells or anything like that that were destined for the 140. So yeah, you have got to be careful in this position. It can also get blind fired as well. So yeah, we're just taking our chances. We managed to get a shot into the batch at 25 AP there. Unfortunately, we only track him. He's now YOLOing down into the lake. The 140's now moved out of this position. I'm keeping an eye on that batch out. That guy is just coming full hard force, trying to light us up. He makes a bit of a misplay here because he just stops, which allows me to get into siege mode, get a good gun depression and shut him down. So I don't really know what his play was there, apart from to try and get some spots, which worked, but he died for it. So not a good play on his part, but yeah, the E50 unfortunately gets taken up by their GW Tiger. This is another problem with this spot you've got to be careful of, is artillery. Artillery usually focuses over here. But we're looking at the hill now. We just put a shot into that medium tank that was crossing there, and we're just keeping an eye on what else is going to pop up here. Just seeing if there's anything that potentially give us a shot into its side. Just looking at this heavy tank's German VK, just trying to see if he's going to give us enough. Tried a shot, but unfortunately he was just too far down into cover to get any real decent target on that. So I'm just looking at the map now. AX has just popped out of nowhere. Yeah, TK or Death, one of the Facebook mods on one of the World of Tanks Facebook groups. Nice guy, know him quite well. So yeah, big shout out to him for being on the video. And we're just keeping an eye on him actually, because he's seen he's crossed the top of the mid-ridge there. I'm just trying to see if he's going to make a poke or a play, which will give me shots into him. Doesn't look like that's happening. He manages to shut down our E75. We're noticing the hills getting overwhelmed quite quickly, so that's something else to bear in mind, and that's why I'm sort of just hanging around here. I'm just going to try and see, the hill's been taken now and they're going to start advancing quite quickly, so I'm looking at potentially setting up a bit of a defence to try and help the team out by the base. And yeah, it's been a bit of a slow-paced game at the moment. We've not been able to get in a position where we can properly farm. We're only up to 939 damage at the moment, so it's not ideal. But we're just going to see what opportunities present itself. We see the Terrans up there. This VK's now sort of been spotted by the Terran, and we're just going to keep sort of following, seeing if we can get shots into this guy. Starts clearing now. I think the Terrans have trapped him. I've managed to get a shot into his side, and I load up the premium rounds now because I want to be able to pen this guy. That VK is the same as the Panzer 7. It's got weak cheeks, so standard probably would go through it, but I wanted to ensure I could pen him and get rid of him. I see our good friend TK got death there, and unfortunately I set him on fire. So sorry about that, Tim. But all's fair in love and war. We did get lit up there, and unfortunately we took a massive hit from the VK there, which took off half our health. Again, a poor play on my part. I should have been a little bit sort of more aware of my surroundings and made sure that I was into cover. But it is what it is. Anyway, we're trying to get this this Valor shut down. The skin version, I should say. Unfortunately, it bounces side armour there. British Heavy's renowned for a little bit of a trolley side armour, unfortunately. They do tend to bounce the most weirdest shots that, you know, should end. But never mind, we managed to get that shot in there, and we can see the VK is pushing up behind him. So we're just going to sit in this bush here. We, you know, keep a distance between this VK, get behind the bush even more to increase our concealment value. We put this guy down to a 1 hit now, and we should be able to finish him off, and we do. So that brings us up to 3.9k damage and our third kill there. Now we see this Ruthless crossing, I'm thinking, okay, I'm still in fairly good cover here, should be able to get a shot into him. We've now got his attention, and yes, it's a bit unfortunate, we get lit up there, which is really unfortunate. However, he does whip his shot. Unfortunately, we don't aim ours properly and we track him. However, I know the Ruthless has got a real long reload time, so I'm able to shut him down and get rid of him. I'm trying to get out there, but unfortunately I got lit up and I got blind fired by someone at the back there. Unfortunately, there's only me and our friendly TD left, so against 4 tanks, it's not looking favourable, is it? Trying to see if I can squeeze a shot into this Avery, which is a 1 hit. Unfortunately, our friendly TD, the S-Bond, goes down to the Progetto, who's full health. And at this point, I'm thinking, this isn't looking very good, to be honest. I've not got any hit points to play with. There's an Avery in the game, albeit it's a 1-shot, but still, if yeah, that thing can quite easily hit me with 1 shot. And then there's they've also got a Strix farm as well, so they've got a good lineup of tanks really, because the Strix can quite easily play light tank mode if he was clever enough. Yeah, it's a role I've done before. If there's no light tanks in the game, you can turn into a light tank yourself with this TD, because it's just got ridiculously good concealment. You're gonna, you know, outspot. And that's what's happened. We've just outspotted that Strix there. We've not been spotted in return. I don't know if that's, yeah, he might not have a good crew on his Strix, but that's good because we know where he is, but equally that's not good because he knows we're in the area. He's going to be aware of our presence, because if he's got Sixth Sense, that would have gone off. You know, Sixth Sense is a double-edged sword. It lets you know that someone's in the area if you haven't spotted them, but equally, yeah, he's going to know that we're here as well. So he made a play for the hill. Good shout. You know, he knew where we were going, or he estimated where we were going, and his friendly Progetto manages to take me out. So yeah, it brings an end to that video, and again, an unfortunate one. But we end up with 4 kills, 4.8k damage, no assist. We get the first class for it, but again, have we had a bit more luck maybe, and sort of, you know, a couple of more teammates that sort of stayed alive, possibly we could have turned that around. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just unfortunate. So anyway, we will get into replay number 3. So here we are, we're on replay number 3, and this is Fearful Ridge, and we're in the T-100 light tank here, Russian tier 10. And we're platooned up with our good buddy Lateral Mass and Keiki. I'm not sure what Keiki's playing, but Lateral's decided to hop into the Piggy. He was yeah, you know, when you get bored. And but yeah, so I've decided to play T100. I'll be a support, and hopefully hopefully he can get some shots in and get some assists. So yeah, Keikie's made the play down the usual brawling spot in the heavy, and we've come out to the field, and I'm gonna make a play for this hill bit here. Always usually do this in the light tank. Always push up quite aggressively to this ridge, usually because I know there's always going to be some tanks sitting there, whether it be TDs or mediums or even heavies. I've seen it all. There's always someone or a couple of tanks that are sitting in this position, and yeah, mediums made its way there. We've also seen the light tanks come out here. He's now in the open, so we're going to look and try and get some shots into him. Managed to get 2 shots into him, busting his engine each time, which is good. Lateral was trying to get the shot in with the RT, but unfortunately didn't quite pay off. But we've come back up, and we're just going to try and light these tanks up on the hill now. We've got a little bit of support as there's some stuff sitting on our right hand side. Need to be wary though, because I don't know if these tanks will be in render range, and now there's some mills pulled out here, and this is going to be a bit tricky for me. We're really lucky we bounced a shot there. The light tank's coming in now, and so yeah, it's a bit of an awkward situation. However, luckily the Sturm Tiger on our team takes out that light tank, and that's a very good shot, so commend him for that, because that's not easy to feather a shot in with Sturm Tiger when the shell velocity is so atrocious. We shut down the Emil there, thanks to our body lateral, who manages to get a shot in from the RT. We then finish him off. Now see this Ruthless come round, who's in TWM clan, by the way. He's you know, quite a capable and handy, you know, quite a good clan. So I'm thinking, and also it's a Ruthless, yeah, that guy can one-shot us easily. He's coming around, so I'm not even going to entertain sitting there. I'm just going to pull back, get into safety, and light him up from distance. You know, here I can keep him lit while also keeping safe. But he's pulled back round the ridge there, so I'm going to come back to the original position now. Now it's safe. Now the Ruthless is not going to get any shots into me. And I'm just going to try and see if I can get any shots in the tanks in the middle there. You can see there's about 3 or 4 that are sitting in the middle, so I'm going to try and take this opportunity to get shots in. See this object 907 here. Again, a player from BKP clan. Again, another handy sort of Polish clan that are quite decent and know how to play. So got a shot into him. We've seen this Ferdinand, and real poor aiming on my part. Should have aimed that well further forward there to get that shot in. Just trying to poke to see if I can spot some people, spot these players up now. Try and hope that our friendly team can get some shots in, but unfortunately nothing's presenting itself. See the Ruthless pops around, managed to get a shot into the rear of his tank. So I was going to take that opportunity. We're now ducking out of there because I've seen this T-32, and I'm thinking, okay, he's on his own. He's so, theoretically, should be able to go and take him out. Should be easy, right? You would have thought so. And we get the shot in there. And now we're just circling around, just trying to see if we can get the kill shot. And yeah, the good old RBRT. Yeah. Maybe should have stopped and aimed that. I don't know. I was kind of betting that shot was going to go in, but never mind. Yeah, we managed to kill him anyway. And now we're just going to make our way up to the ridge again and see if we can spot stuff up. So we see the Ruthless is back up on top again. He's just fired, so we're going to get a shot into him. Yeah, we know we can get a shot in safely and get back out. Trying to whittle that guy down as much as possible. Unfortunately, our buddy Keiki has just been taken out, and It's still a close game with 2 tanks down, so we could do with trying to sort of get rid of some more tanks to even it out. I'm on the ridge now because it's safe, and I see this VK which I've managed to get shots into. Trying to see if I can get another shot in. We've managed to, we set him on fire, getting the kill, which gives us, picks us up our 3rd kill of the game. and now I'm just floating around this ridge here. I'm not gonna YOLO and commit. It'd be a bit foolish to do that. The Ruthless comes back up. Luckily we were behind our medium tanks, so we don't manage to get caught out by that guy, which is good. I'm now noticing that the 2 line is pretty much open, and Chris is kind of isolated now, so I'm thinking maybe I should sort of go back and try and see if I can support him. Unfortunately, I'm making a right old meal out of it by going through the middle trench section, which you can really get bogged down, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend trying to go full pelt the light tank for it. You probably flip your tank and die, to be fair. The Centurion comes up here, and we luckily managed to get a shot into him. We're trying to see if we can squeeze a shot in, and yes we do. Managed to get our 4th kill of the game, taking out another tank. And at this point I'm sort of trying to think what else I can take out, if anything. See the Ruthless pops up again. I'm trying to see if I can squeeze a shot in there, but unfortunately not. He ducks down. And yeah, we're in a bit of a sticky situation, to be fair. We're 2 tanks, we're 2 tanks down. Luckily, Lateral just got a shot into the Ruthless, shutting him down. So we're only 1 tank down now. So this game is potentially winnable. However, that 2 line is open, and that's been a concern for me now, and I've not been able to sort of get into a position good enough where I could set up a proper defence. Ferdinand's coming up now along with the 2685. I think the Batchat was floating around here as well. Take a silly shot there, which we should have stopped and aimed. We could have got a shot into that Ferdinand. And at this point, I'm starting to panic now. I'm getting worried. You know, the Batchat's alive. You know, this platoon, the Batchat and the 2685 are quite capable. So I'm kind of wanting to rush this game and just do as much punishment as possible. I'm trying to see if I can get another shot into that 2685, which Lateral and the friendly TD have been getting shots into. Unfortunately, the Batchat comes in and he takes out Lateral, and then the 2685 takes out our last remaining TD. And yeah, at this point I'm just gone full 8 mode. Yeah, I probably should have run away, but in my mind I was thinking, well, the Batchat's still alive, he's still got 1,000 health. I'm not going to survive. And I guess I'm just harvesting this Ferdinand as much as possible, and now I'm sort of thinking, right, okay, I'll just get out here. Maybe I could have got away with it if I just ran a bit quicker, but I don't think I would have, to be fair. Like I say, when you're up against a decent platoon, the chances are it's so. But there we go, that's an end to the video, and we'll get to the results. So as you can see, yeah, we lost the game. Let's say there wasn't really much we could do against the Batchat and the other tanks that are left, but we tried our best. We gave it a good go. But yeah, we came. Yeah, we got just over 5k damage. Got the first class there. We got just under 3.5k assists with 4 kills. So yeah, we won it. I think there was potential we could have got the ace there, but that is what it is. And like I say, sometimes there's just not much you can do. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.